guys, it's Sakura's Game Review, and today I'll be talking about something that caught my attention. Granblue Fantasy character voice clip discovered in the latest Chainsmoker song. I'm too excited that I couldn't say Chainsmoker. Chainsmoker song. Fans discovered that one of the latest songs from Chainsmoker's So Far So Good album sampled as a Granblue Fantasy character voice clip, which is very interesting, and it came out of left field. I was like, wait, is this real? And it was real. I was like, oh my goodness. So I gotta listen to that song just because of Granblue has it on. So while the Granblue Fantasy is one of the most relatively niche gacha games compared to the others like Fire Emblem Heroes, Genshin Impact, or Azure Lane, it still has an active fan base that has kept the game going ever since 2014. That's a very long time. Very loyal. This has seen the franchise spin-off into other games such as fighting games, Granblue Fantasy Versus, upcoming action RPG game, Granblue Fantasy Relink, which is set to launch sometime this year. Much like the other gacha game, it features a large cast of playable characters reunite. Others of these reunite is Clarissa, and a young alchemy genius who serves as a power support in Granblue Fantasy. She can inflict and debuff the foes and disable any buffs that has been cast by other opponents. She has been described as straightforward and easy for beginners to use in the game, and this role extends to her Christmas theme variant, which is a unique set of voice lines and separate to the vanilla version. It turns out the latest single from America electronic music duo the Chainsmoker utilizes one of these voice clips, which is very interesting. Didn't expect Chainsmoker to be in there, but at least they're getting footing to the music. I'm just saying, Granblue Fantasy, they need to do that. I'm waiting for Arcanite to do it too. I am so ready for Arcanite to do that too as well. I am so excited. Their voice clip was spotted in the latest single from the duo I Love You, which is a part of their newest album So Far So Good. The song starts off with a cheery Japanese voice who is cheering and listening to like Edie Dancho. Charabam. Many Granblue Fantasy knows that this voice clip from Cherry's Christmas variant from 2016, which translates to Go Go Captain, Hang in There Captain. This sample repeats at least one more time in the song itself. Oh really? So the game Granblue Fantasy English unofficial. So we've been poking around 30 minutes into this Clarissa sample on the Chainsmoker album. It is still real and not a prank, which is very crazy to think that it is not a prank. Because you're looking at like the title of the article. I looked at the article and I was like, there's no way. I would have heard this a long time ago. They would like have teasers and stuff like that on their trailer. They would have like characters on there promoting and stuff like that, but this just came out of left field and like this just came out of nowhere. And the Chainsmoker sample, Granblue Fantasy, and Ayana Sakura. I'm like, yo, what? And people were surprised because they didn't really say anything. It was just like, oh hey, we have this Chainsmoker song that's like a collaboration, but just like a sample of it, but still kind of collaboration, which is very interesting. This discovery has left the game and fanbase Flamu, I'm not sure how to say that, as a popular song like this was sampled as relatively niche gacha game like Granblue Fantasy, as revealed by Andrew Drew and from the Chainsmoker on the duo Discord server. This sample was discovered by the music director, my mate, and according to Drew, this sample was found while the team was watching anime like Death Note, Food Wars, and also stated that other members of the duo Alexander, Alex, and Paul who made a call when it came to putting in the samples into the song. Wow, what a coincidence that they were watching anime and they just found Granblue Fantasy sample and they're like, yeah, let's just use that. And here is the Japanese official account just saying here is like, there's no well, you can translate, you can find on there, but they're saying like here, look at the link, you can watch it or listen to the music if you want to, which is apparently the Japanese viewers were like very surprised as well, as much as the American users as well. It's just like, what? We didn't hear about this. It just came out of left field. And this news is such a surprise, even caught the attention of the official Japanese Twitter account of Granblue Fantasy, who acknowledged that the song samples is Clarisa's voice clip. The tweet even encouraged the fans to take a listen to the song and links to the official lyrics from the Chainsmoker as well. This is an odd discovery to be sure, but many baffled, but enjoying his voice in the clip and intrigued. So they didn't even know either, so that's why there wasn't like any promotion, because I know Granblue Fantasy will promote the heck out of this if they have like a song collaboration, because they done like idol collaboration and other rock band collaborations, like, well, not collaboration, but they do have music groups in the past and they promoted it. But this, I guess they were surprised and they're like, oh, okay, that's fine, so let's put the link down there, which is, I guess the company was surprised too, like, oh, you put our character's voice line in your song? We're very honored. Which is very cool, because usually for like Japanese companies are usually very protective of their games, which is, this is surprising. Usually they didn't take it down or something, they're just like, oh, that's cool, let's put the link down there and encourage everyone to listen to it. So that's pretty good. So it didn't really end off on a bad note. No, both sides were sour about it, not even like the Japanese companies were sour about it, but they were like very happy about it, which is very cool. I thought, for some reason, I thought they knew about it, so I was wondering, like, did they just keep it a secret and just like, oh look, hey, here? But they didn't know. Not everyone from the Granblue Fantasy community didn't even know that, which is very surprising and very cool. And I'm about to listen to this like after, because oh my goodness, I did not know this existed. So, and you guys should listen to it too if you guys want to hear her voice. And I didn't know who this character is since I'm a new player. She's probably in the mobile game version, not in the fighting game version, since I'm very new to it. So this is still very surprising since it's Granblue news. So I hope you guys show this video, like, comment, subscribe for videos like these, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye, little roses.